Welcome to another episode of Howifeeltv. We got me and Gus. We got a special guest, Nev, in the building. Give it up for Nev. And we got my man Jon over here.
Fellas, tell us a little about yourself, introduce us, what business you got. Come on, let's talk.
Alright, I'm gonna go first. Obviously, everybody knows who I am. Jon. I own this one entertainment brand called Insight, and it originally started like the name. Like I thought of the name like around 2015. It was me and my cousin Phil who was thinking about owning an entertainment brand because I've been making videos since like I was in 7th grade, and one of my videos actually had like 100,000 views. So I was like, word, I could do something with this. So after a while, me and my brother started making skits together, but we never would upload them. And then until one day, someone was like, oh, yo, you could upload this on YouTube. People will fuck with this. Like, you're unique with your ideas and stuff. So I'm like, all right, word. But, I've been consistent for a while, but then after a while, some tragic incident happened to my laptop, which caused me to stop for a little bit. But I'm going to be back, and I've been learning a couple new tricks too, so definitely I'll be on a new level with my stuff. So.
Bro, Nev, tell us about yourself, bro. What's up, bro?
Man, I just do a lot of different. I consider myself an entrepreneur, so I like to dabble with different business ideas. I'm always trying to find out what the next thing to do, to invest in, or whatever the case is. So
let's get into that. How did you start? Like, what made you say, all right, I'm not gonna go the conventional way. I'm not gonna go to school. I'm not gonna get a degree. Right, I'm going this way. I'm taking this route.
So I went to college, went to Rutgers for 1 year. In that 1 year, I realized I'm not learning anything that's beneficial for what I actually want to do with my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was a marketing management degree, and I was one of those people that you want to go in and you want to get right to it. You want to just get that shit done and then keep going and do what you got to do. But learning about psychology is maybe something you might need, but other little things that you just don't need, and then you're not even trying to go, you're not motivated to study, you're up late at night. I don't want to be up late at night not working on my vision, you feel me? Yeah. Doing schoolwork, I don't want to do that shit. Right. So I left that after the first year, started working these jobs, all right, I'm about to just get a job, get a come up, and then just try to make this money. So I started trying to find jobs you can't work a menial, minimum wage job. You gotta work something that brings you, 9, 10, maybe 12, 15. So I started trying to apply. I was like, all right, fuck it. I know I'm good at sales. So I start doing these little sales gigs here and there. And then I started working at Verizon. And then I was like, yo, if I could sell phones, I could sell cars. You feel me? So I started working at this car dealership. I'm like, yo, honestly, I was making mad money at that car dealership. And then I was like, yo, this one, my boss one day was just mad disrespectful to me. He just be talking. He's just making mad money. So he just feels like I'm making a good amount of money that I'm just gonna suck. Whatever he says, I'm just gonna just be there.
Because that's how the workforce works. In a sense, people let their boss sit on them basically.
Yeah, that's
true. Don't do anything about it. Go ahead.
So with that being said, I was just on that day one day he just said some shit that just really just irked me, and I was like, alright, I just can't do it. So I just midway through the shift, I just straight up just upped and just did no questions asked. Calling me back look, we can talk about it. Look, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, fuck that. So I said I'm not gonna work a job ever again. And after that, I started looking online, looking at different ways, how can I make money? I can't be a broke boy out here, nah, you know what I'm saying? So I start looking, and I just start seeing, different things on the internet. When you start looking for certain things, a lot of things on the internet will start tailoring to, what you're looking for. Right. So I'm looking for, how to make money on the internet, how to do this, how to do that. Then now I start seeing different influencers and people, that actually, do this stuff, who have made millions on the internet. Right. Showing this is what I do or this is what I do. Then I just started sifting through, seeing what information I like, what I don't, what I feel like I could do, getting getting acquainted to it. Right. Then I just took the time and got a mentor, spent a couple thousand, got a mentor, and the rest is history. You know what I mean?
So then, what inspired you? I guess because you kept learning this stuff in school and this marketing stuff. You're like, yo, I could do this by myself. I could learn this on a daily basis. And I agree. I completely agree. Right. But what drives you? What makes you want to continue pursuing your dream, continue doing this vision?
I think it's because, honestly, where I started, what I actually wanted to do when I first got into college and got out of college is the one thing I still haven't been able to get done. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what drives you?
Exactly. Right. So it's I'm learning all these different things, and setting up this new business here, whatever the case is, and like seeing what works here. But all what I'm doing is just for that one big picture. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So
that's what drives me.
What's the big picture?
I say honestly, my clothing brand, I call it Noi Lifestyle.
Facts.
Noi Lifestyle means we in Noi means we in Italian. You know, it's one of those things that it's about like togetherness, raising the awareness, self-empowerment, all those things that make up the people that influence us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that's what I want to do. I feel like that message is missing in general. Obviously, like you go on Instagram, you see the celebs are trying to do their job to like preach that positivity. But I feel like in general, on a base like a school level, like growing up, especially the youth, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that they.
Right.
Yeah.
So then with this Nev lifestyle, what message you trying to deliver? What makes you stand out from any other clothing brand? Any other brand in general? What's gonna make people want to really, fuck with your style, fuck with your vision? What's gonna make them want to come to you?
I mean, aside from the fact that I spent time actually like interning at this fashion place or whatever the case is, learning how to do this, or like I get really into detail with that. You know what I'm saying? Like pay attention to detail, but it's not even about the paying attention to detail. It's the all around aspect of the business. It's not gonna be a basic business that I put out that I'm gonna even ask. Follow my, nah, I'm not even doing that. I'm dropping this business, money behind it, inventory, like the whole system of how orders will be fulfilled, marketing plan, everything already put together, and I'm dropping this business, and the only thing I'm focusing on is just getting that message, having the money to even portray the messages I want to get out, if it's depicted with videos, imagery, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just, I feel like connecting to the message is what's really gonna mean more than the clothing. But the clothing will speak for itself.
Now, John, what drives you with this insight thing? Because, like you said, you had videos. It gave you had 100,000 plays.
Yeah.
So, what drives you still to continue?
Honestly, I'm the type of guy to express myself. Like I'm a creator. You feel me? Like I could. This is why I could relate with artists a lot when they want to express themselves in music. But I'm a vision type of guy. So whatever's in my mind is either I'll draw it in a book or like I just want to record it. You feel me? And I feel like honestly, when I take this to a whole other level, I feel like I can really like do a lot of great things.
Right.
You feel me? And honestly, nobody told me how to edit videos. This is everything I learned by myself. Like we have the internet. You feel me? So I'll go on the internet, type in, how can I, color grade this, you know what I'm saying? And I do all the small things. And honestly, it's something I really want to do. Obviously make money, but obviously do what I really love.
Right. So now for both of y'all, what mistakes have y'all made? Because obviously the road to success is not a straight path. Everybody knows that, right?
Yeah.
So on the way you gotta fail. In order to succeed, you have to fail. So what mistakes have you guys made? Now, what mistakes have you made?
I mean, I say on a business level, I say I probably made a lot of bad investments. A lot of I've lost a lot of thousands of dollars. Not even from trusting people, thinking that maybe someone has like this great, thinking too much about the money, the reward, and not looking at all the things that are leading up to it. Like let's say someone's giving you this you could get this much if you invest this, you could get this, and it's like this guy. How often have you ever talked to this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where is his background? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like you're thinking like if I do give him this, I could get this much back, and like honestly, like thinking of the reward and not really analyzing the risk behind shit. You know what I'm saying?
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. So I say,
what about you?
Shit, doing too much talking. I mean,
that's a huge one.
That's a huge one. Because like I don't know, there was like I actually call this the younger me. Like I would just do like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, then drop one video a week. And like at the same time, I've learned that you gotta have like a whole bunch of videos lined up before you release. Like you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's give it up for that. A whole bunch of videos lined up every week.
Being consistent. I mean,
Wait, say that again.
being consistent.
Oh, okay.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key. Thank you very much.
And I understand for those who's out there trying to do their own thing, I know it's hard doing it by yourself, but honestly, like if you be consistent with your things, don't focus on the
I don't feel like
rewards.
you can do everything by yourself.
and that's what I was about to get into.
You need other people.
But then you need networking, you know what I'm saying? Networking is key.
Right.
So somebody that sees the same vision as you, you know what I'm saying? Team, exactly.
But it gets iffy because you don't know who to trust, who has
That's the problem.
So like I feel like we're all in the same boat at this point. Like we're
yeah.
trying to figure out who's who has my best interest, who can I trust,
Yeah.
and who can I elevate with. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all we want to do.
Wants to build that platform.
Yeah,
Right?
it was really about it. Like a lot,
And who has the same vision too.
Yeah.
Facts. A lot of people even say they have the same vision when it comes down to it. Like when the nitty gritty, like, oh, let's link up, let's do that. They're nowhere to be seen. You feel me?
Right.
Exactly. So
Like,
you kind of got into it earlier. I want to hear your insight, John. Like, what do you want to do to influence?
Inside.
Inside. On the record. But like, how do you want to influence the culture? Know what the cause. Nev wants to change it with like his message, his theme.
I honestly just want to like. It's not even about influence, but if you want to talk about influence, like I want to just prove to people that you could do it too. The world is your canvas. You feel me? Like you can create whatever you want. Don't let anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's more of that, and I feel like I have people around me that say I inspired them, but I feel like personally I haven't done, you know what I'm saying, enough. You feel me?
Right.
But once I get there, I mean, definitely I know I can influence people around me.
Right.
You know?
So if you believe in your vision, you believe it.
100%.
Hey man, keep it pushing.
So what advice would y'all give to your younger self?
Damn.
You go first.
Just keep your head up. You feel me? Like, patience only come when you work. You feel me? Like, nothing's just handed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really just put your head down, just work and like get yourself away from the distractions, you'll be good.
Right.
That's what I'll definitely tell you.
What advice?
Like when you're grinding, it doesn't have to be such a tedious task. It doesn't. You don't have to feel like it shouldn't be draining you to grind. You feel me? You should be able. You should be excited to wake up and work on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And also I'll say don't spend too much time. I don't want to say don't spend too much time with women, but like don't put your head like don't like unless like she's riding for you. Don't be. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You want to get into that? Somebody convert you, bro.
Be honest, like, if she's not riding for you and she's gonna be a distraction, I would just say,
bro, I agree with you. I don't know if you want to get into that, but I agree, bro.
I agree. Want to.
So you were talking to us about this before we even started filming. What's up with this Cali trip?
Oh,
you're flying places now, huh?
Yeah. So we actually we were like at a point. This is one of the biggest growing moments for 2017. We're at a point where like, look, we're out of here, like, you know, like we don't even want to be here no more. We're going to Cali, like we're not coming back, like, you know what I'm saying? Just so gas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're back here now, you know what I'm saying? We back.
But honestly, I think that was like I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I really needed that. It was
so what did y'all see out there? Like what was so different? Like
it's like
do you feel like there's more opportunity out there? Cali or New York?
New York. You know why? You know why? Because I feel like, you know, like Cali is very spaced out. You feel me? New York, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything's really, you know what I'm saying, all close. So I feel like, you know, I don't know. I guess because I'm more of an East Coast type of guy, that's why I'll choose New York.
Honestly, I feel like this is one thing that I learned from going to Cali. Opportunity is everywhere. It's not in Cali, it's not in New York, it's everywhere. It's in Jersey, it's in Old Bridge, right now. It's right here.
I feel like, but in Jersey, you got to make that opportunity.
But that's everywhere. That's honestly everywhere, because I was thinking in my head, like, I'm about to go to Cali, everything is about to work out. Like, I'm about to just meet this guy who's going to do this, and then that's going to happen, and then, at the end of the day, you still got to make that opportunity happen there. So if you're not making it happen already, then you just can't.
You know what's funny? Me and Larry, when we get there, we went to some hotel, and because remember, we went to Cali with a purpose. We opened, Larry opened up a jar, it said, no matter where you go, there you are. And honestly, like, that really hit me.
Let's give it up for that.
Same person, same, you know, pockets, everything.
That's wild. Well, you know, I gotta hit the little bum real quick. You know, hold on. You know, okay, you know, hit him with the random question. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, random question. If y'all could be with any celebrity for one day, who would it be? Nav, you go first.
LeBron James.
I'm about to say LeBron too. I gotta say LeBron.
Why?
This guy, both y'all like this guy, LeBron James. Let's take him on. LeBron James is single-handedly the best. Unless he does something at this point in his career that will sabotage it. I think he's the best role model athlete.
What's it called? Steroids?
Steroids, or maybe like some Kobe stuff, like cheating on his girl. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Anything like that. You know. But he does it. He's got a high school sweetheart. He's got 3 rings, 4th one's on the way.
Did he open up a school?
He opened up a school, you know what I'm saying?
So what would y'all do with LeBron for a day? Like,
he's
unapproachable a little bit.
Nah.
I I mean, yeah, I agree. He is kind of on the
it's his own world now. Yeah, but
yeah.
I feel like if I was to be with LeBron, he would accept that, you know, like I'm with you right now.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, but if he wants to, you know what I'm saying? I think what I would do is probably go play ball with him, you know what I'm saying? See what's up. And then after that, we could probably just, you know, talk business. If we could, you know, we can work something out. Let's work
I
something
mean,
out.
truth be told, if that's, I mean, when or if becomes a real thing, I feel like we just work out or we just play ball. I don't think we really, I don't know. I think it's
So y'all trying to have a romance with LeBron, is what you're telling me?
All right.
yeah, I mean,
We're going to get some dinner, you know what I'm saying, watch a movie.
Do whatever. I mean, nah, I wouldn't say that. That's
funny.
One more random question, you got one?
I got one. Alright, so it's a little wild. Me and Kay were actually talking about this earlier. So if you were on death row right now, what would be your last meal? That last, you know,
last meal.
Yeah,
on
that
death
feast.
row.
What are you gonna feast on?
oh, damn. Oh.
I'm telling y'all this. I'm eating a nice fat bowl of teriyaki chicken with some white rice, and I'm Hispanic. I'm eating some maduros on that too.
I'm probably going to get like some buffalo wings, bro.
Buffalo wings. Keep it simple with the buffalo wings.
With some blue cheese.
I'll probably just get like a chicken parm sandwich. You feel me?
Chicken parm.
Bro, like what the fuck? Why not?
What you gonna drink with that, bro?
Some kids.
What you taking?
I would know, honestly.
Bro, just pick a food, bro.
Alright, shit. I like my fried rice, you feel me?
Right.
Chicken, you know what I'm saying? I do like my chicken too, but that's like my go-to, you feel me?
Yeah.
So what's up with the news lately, bro? Like, y'all, I know y'all people what happened with H&M, right?
Yeah.
So the Weeknd, G-Eazy, ending the partnership with H&M. I think the picture, what the picture say?
The coolest monkey.
Yeah, the monkey on the sweater. How y'all feel about that? And they put the black kid in it. Just for everybody at home who don't know.
Alright, at first, I was like, the internet is too sensitive. That's how I felt at first. But then when I started really looking deep in the picture, and they had a white kid by him, and what he say on the
Something
shirt?
about a lion.
A tiger.
Yeah.
Then I was like, all right, now they're doing too much. Cause at first I didn't know H&M was about that. You feel me? Being racist and shit. But yeah, I really.
Do you feel like that was racist, or do you feel like we reaching? A part of me feels like, wow, we really reaching. Because what if that was not their intention?
Exactly.
But I know how the man of
exactly.
I know how the man works.
Yeah.
So they always subliminally try.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw a comment on I think it was like a shade where someone was like, oh, like this is why we need more black people in those rooms making those decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's something that like you think,
That's a very negligent decision for sure.
Yeah, I don't know who made that decision, whoever made that call, but it was probably, if you really look at the visual of it, like in a way, I guess it was a way to empower. Right. They thought they were getting that message across because those hoodies, they're kind of positive. Like coolest monkey, the monkey, greatest tiger, whatever.
Do you really think people are gonna boycott against H&M? You think people are gonna boycott?
No, I'm going in tomorrow.
Exactly. So people are just going on with their thing.
I'll boycott H&M.
I was there yesterday.
I'll boycott H&M. Think this up. I mean, look, if they got a nice sweater, I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You know,
people gonna go on with their day.
I mean, look, if they got a nice denim jacket, I'll forgive them.
You know what?
But I forgive them. I don't know about you.
If they would get caught up in like another scandal type of thing, like then which is more like yeah, we're racist. Then it's like, all right, maybe I might not mess with H&M, but like this is like their first real big like strike.
What else?
That shit's in Manhattan, so you see that building. Still going.
What's wild? P Diddy came out and he's like, listen, I'm about to throw a couple million at this kid if he wants to be a model.
He just flexing.
He came out a few weeks ago saying he wants to buy the Panthers. So I mean,
how y'all feel about that?
I mean, I want him to because we do need more black owners. We really do.
No, we need 8 black owners.
Isn't Jordan? I mean, that's basketball.
That's something I want to see happen. I would love to see that happen because Diddy's actually, and if I could change that LeBron one, I would change it to Diddy, by the way, because Diddy's an inspiration. But like, I want to see that happen because of Diddy. But let's be real. Do you really think that's gonna happen? You really think they're gonna allow? He wouldn't even.
You think they're gonna allow a black man
exactly into that circle? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
because you could just look at the type of people that are owning these teams.
He has the money to do it.
He does.
He has the money to do it.
Yeah, but
and money talks.
That skin tone.
Unfortunately,
they don't like that.
That's
to
crazy.
catch 22 right now.
And even that money, he would be in a shareholders group. He doesn't even have the money to buy it outright himself. He would be in a group of like.
Yeah, you gotta get a percentage.
Exactly.
I think that's what Michael Jordan did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he owns the whole team. That's billions of dollars to own the whole team.
So since we're on this topic, right, and y'all entrepreneurs, I think everybody here at this table is entrepreneurs, and this room is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Let's give it up to the entrepreneurs real quick. So what kind of change do you want to see in like society in general? Like, we don't see enough colored owners in general. We don't see colored entrepreneurs coming on the spotlight. So
I honestly think that the way we stand up for things, like I read this quote, what you do today, like it's if there's shit going on, you know how there's shit going on today, and you, let's say like I'm here right now, I'm doing nothing. Back in the days, I'll be doing nothing too. You feel me? Your actions talk.
When is back in the days?
Like 60s, the time, like the 60s, 50s, 40s, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All that shit. But I just think that, like, example, like how we just talked about that kid with the coos, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to move on with your day, you feel me? If we boycott, like, remember that whole NFL situation when football players were taking a knee? J. Cole tweeted something and that hit me. He was like, if we boycott against the NFL, you feel me, then we can really make a change. But a lot of us just like to, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody just want to talk.
Talk,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people
saw
want to talk.
out.
Yeah.
That whole protest.
Yeah.
Nobody cares anymore. Because I feel like after a while the message was lost.
It's lost.
Now it's about, oh, you're disrespecting the flag, when that's not what we
That wasn't
was
what
doing.
it was.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they'll probably twist it again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't know if there's a way we could win off of that.
What about you? Like, you quiet over there. What do you think about?
About like as far as I just think more just more people just being comfortable being themselves. I think that's important because a lot of people here, a lot of people that I come across they're not really themselves. Like they want to be themselves so bad, they really do. They want to just like do that thing that they or even sing. Like I've talked to mad people that are like, oh, I can sing. And, like they don't even have the confidence to go out of the way to do something about it. You know, I want people to just be more comfortable being themselves and living out their truest and highest potential by just by doing the day-to-day
Finding your
things,
highest
you know?
excitement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the voice for those that don't got one. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, inspiration.
Like anything's possible.
Alright, so you got it.
To finish this up, I just want to know, we kind of let people plug, you know what I'm saying? So for 2018, let us know what y'all have going on. So, Johnny, you want to go first?
Definitely.
Or what to expect?
Oh, what to expect? I mean, definitely, I know for myself, more income coming in, definitely, and definitely have insight established. And when people see my videos, it's like, whoa, this time it's different. You feel me? That's my personal goal. So,
Change.
yeah,
Big change.
Everything.
Mine, I no timetable on North Lifestyle, but ideally the business launches I did do this year, the beginning of this year, I want them to be profitable. By the end of this year, I want my advertising agency to, I want like 20, 15, maybe even 30 clients, consistent income, and I want to, get started with all the other things I said I wanted to do.
Right.
So what about like the future, like 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road?
What do y'all see ourselves 5
What do
years
you
down
see
the
you
road?
guys sitting there?
Definitely rich. Yeah, because I'm not trying to brag, but I just know that for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I feel like I'll be a very good entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? If you start at a young age, you keep doing what you're doing now. 5 years now of consistency, where do you think you'll be?
The grind never stops.
Exactly.
What about you?
5 years down the line, I want to not have to worry about money at all.
Yeah.
I don't want
Financial freedom.
Financial freedom.
My only hope.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and then be like, how can I inspire the world today? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I don't
What do I want to do today?
Yeah, that too. That's on like a free day, you know?
Yeah.
Inspiration's an everyday thing though.
So would you say money is the drive, or would you say being comfortable
Or the passion behind it. Do you feel like, all right, one more question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Purpose. Do y'all believe in purpose?
Facts, I do.
Yeah.
So do y'all feel like y'all fulfilling y'all purpose?
Yeah. I feel like it's almost like a movie. The way my life has been. Like, I feel like I'm on a quest or some shit for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on the same
Fulfillment.
path, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So is that what drives y'all? Because if money drives y'all, like, does money drive y'all?
This is a thing with money. Like you have to have a good relationship with money. You can't want to have all these goals and not align yourself with the money that's going to be coming with doing all these things. If you don't think that you're going to get this money, you're not going to get that money because that's all part of the law of attraction experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an all around thing. You have to define everything you want, and then you have to go at it and do your things daily. So like me, by saying money, it's not to say like, you know, like
It's
that's all that stuff
made,
to mind.
nah.
It does motivate you. You know, waking up in the morning, you don't have bills to do this, you don't have bills to do that. You can't go out, you can't cop those new shoes or whatever the case is, because you got your bread. Get up and grind, get your bread.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? This is what the society is right now. Get your bread.
Alright, well, you know, we're a little short on time right now, fellas, but you know, we gotta give it up to these two. Both on the show, you know. This is Kay, this is Guz. How I Feel TV, baby.
I feel that.